So let's first review what has happened so far. Okay, what has happened so far? So first session we discussed about broader asset allocation and mindset side of the things, right? What is mindset around money? What are the things, principles, laws of money? How you can actually grow in your money side of the things? What is uh, overall asset allocation system, and you all of you did exercise to determine how much you should put in gold, how much in real estate, how much you should put it in equities, how much should be in the fixed income, and even outside in India, if you want to invest, what should be the percentage. Second session we started with core portfolio screening. So what are the parameters that is needed for core portfolio, and we discussed about all the screening process. So we basically got done and dusted about all the parameters in the second session. We also learned about math of investing. Third session we learned about how to filter stocks. So that was like end of building core portfolio, your set of stocks which you can get started. We discussed 5 sectors in which you can invest, how to allocate, all the bifurcation, everything we got it done there. So your core portfolio was done and dusted there. You were ready with the list of the stocks, you are ready with the strategy, you are ready with all the asset allocations, you are ready with all the sectors in which you need to invest, and you are ready with the tranching system. So all those things you already learned. The last session which we did, the fourth session, we learned about how to find growing businesses and what should be your stage analysis. Okay, so stage one, two, three, four. What was the stage one? What was the stage one name? Please type in the comment box. What was stage one called? Basing stage. Yes, it was called basing stage. At that point of time, the company is just consolidating. It is moving into a range. And there might be something happening in that company, or there might not be something happening in the company. That's perfectly fine, right? So, but the price is moving in the range, it's not moving anywhere. And the volume at which the trades are happening are also small. The second thing which we learned after that was what? Which stage? Second stage was what? Advancing phase. So advancing phase, what happens? Zoom. Okay, so the stock price actually accelerates. Along with it, earnings also accelerate, and your tornado phase starts. And that is the phase we want to ride. Okay. And today we will be discussing how to technically identify stage two. Okay. What are the trend following? Like if you want to ride this entire trend, how to do it. So we learned why it is important, what to do in the trend, but today we are going to learn how to find and ride the trend. Okay, so that is what we are going to learn next. Third is which stage? The next stage, third stage, stage three, is a distribution phase. Okay, it's a distribution phase. Perfect. Superb. Distribution phase. So there what happens? All the smart money starts booking profits. And this is the most difficult stage to pick up. Many times there could be intermediate stage two, and then again the stage two might resume. So many times we might not be able to exit at stage three, which is perfectly fine. Okay. What about stage four? What was the stage four known as? Declining phase, right? So the stock is declining and the earnings momentum is getting lost, and maybe company is undergoing some kind of disruption. So can you tell me currently any sector which is going into stage four, like very prominently, where it is getting disrupted and the growth is not coming? Yeah, all of you know it. So IT is going into that phase, and most of the companies are into distribution declining phase, and things are really going really bad. Okay, auto is like temporary blip that has happened. It is not a distribution phase or a declining phase. Auto is because of temporary export issues due to the GCC countries, but IT is going under big disruption. It's like permanent disruption. Okay, so that is what is happening there. And then uh, we learned about what to do in each of these phases. So stage two, what to do? Stage two, what to do? Keep adding and tranching and average up. Okay. Stage 4, what to do? Stage 4, what to do? Exit. Can I average down and keep buying more and more as it is falling? Can I do that? Please don't do that. Okay. It's a trick question. So never average down. Okay. Please note it down. So we learned that always average up during stage 2. Don't add in one shot, always do tranching. Stage 3, not much we will be able to do. Stage 4, exit as soon as the stage 4 starts, and do not participate in the stage 4. And worst thing you can do is averaging down during stage 4. So never average down. Then two rules we learnt for exits and re-entry. What were those? What were the two rules which we learnt? So how to do exit? Exit is ruthless. Be ruthless in your exit and be Besharam in your re-entry. So if your exit is triggered, means exit is triggered. Even yesterday when I was taking a diamond call, one of the members said, "Hey, Vivek, my exit is triggered here. What should I do?" I'm like, the answer is in your question. Exit means exit. You don't need my validation also. That is why we have made all these rules. Okay. So that is how we have to think about it. And today we will go deeper in terms of building the system on particularly satellite side for buying, adding, selling. And for core, it is more of adding and selling. Buying, you all have done it. So second and third session, what we did was buying strategy, right? When to buy and which kind of companies to buy, all those things we have discussed. But we'll go mostly on the satellite, and adding and exiting, I'll show you on the core side also. Okay. So if all of you are ready for next level journey from here, just type ready in the comment box. Let's begin today's session. And please make sure you check with your teammates if they are not getting lazy and if they are present. Okay. If they are not present, ask them to just jump in so that they don't miss out. This is the last session. And with this, we'll be ending this batch of Networthon. Okay. So please make sure you just quickly call them up and see if they are not missing this batch of the Networthon. So let's do some screen sharing, and let me show you something on my iPad. Awesome. Okay. Perfect. So are you all able to see my iPad? Are you able to see my wide screen? Yes, just checking. Perfect. So what is a system? What is a system? What is system? In normal English, what do we call a system? System is something where you have set of rules. Set of rules. It's like a SOP, it's like procedure. It's like series of techniques. Yes, all of you are on right track. So it's like basically you decide what to do. It's more like your game plan. It's more like your game plan. What will you do in certain scenarios? Okay. Now, in terms of investing, what are the three most important decisions which we need to take during our investing journey? What are the three most important decisions we have to take? What are the three most important decisions?